Good afternoon and welcome to not only the overview video for the next chapter, chapter 35.5 Steady Pulse, but is also the beginning of Tome 23 Overgrowth. So feel free to use the timestamps below to jump around throughout the video and see what you want to get your information on. That said, I will not be streaming Dead by Daylight this evening as I have the new update for Destiny 2 tonight. But tomorrow evening, Wednesday at around 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be streaming in entirety what challenges there are for the new tome, as well as playing with the newest survivor, Orela Rose. So I hope to see you there, and the link will be in the description below, so you can go ahead and drop a follow if you would so like. And okay, now to dive in. Real fast for our in the inbox, you'll notice we have the patch notes. So just quickly going over it, we have the 3 new perks. A few changes since the PTB. So first off with Do No Harm. When you heal another survivor, for each hook state they have, heal 30, 40, or 50% faster and gain 3% progress. Not sure why they have it split out like this, because there's no point. For succeeding great skill checks. Then we have Duty of Care. When you take a protection hit while healthy, all other survivors within 12 meters gain 25% haste for 4, 5, or 6 seconds. And then lastly, rapid response. When you do a fast locker exit, you suffer from the exhausted status effect for 30, 25, or 20 seconds. When you gain exhausted, you'll see the killer's aura for 2 seconds. So as you can tell, they also are here to show you what the changes are from the PTB for both Duty of Care as well as rapid response. For our killer nerfs, or buffs, whatever, we have the Ghoul, the Doctor, and the Houndmaster. So with the Ghoul, breaking a pallet puts the power on a cooldown, timer based on 2 leap tokens, was only 1. Hindered, time applies to survivors when activating a vault using the Kaguni leap while targeting them prior to that instance that was reduced to 0.5 was 1. The add-on Yamori's Mask no longer reveals survivors hiding in lockers. And then Becoming Enraged scoring event received when performing a grab attack now properly activates when the killer is already in rage mode and has been increased to 600 Devious, was only 250 blood points. Alright, for the Doctor, added a cooldown to interrupting hooks with shock therapy repeatedly. The Houndmaster decreases the dog's vault speed during chase command to 0.65 seconds, was 0.45, and then doubled the blood point rewards for devious scoring events. The Oni removed the turn rate limit during the open phase of Demon Strike. Singularity, Overclock mode now provides a 3% base speed increase instead of haste, allowing haste to affect it. Interesting change. And then other perks. So for survivor perks, we have Babysitter that increased haste effect granted to the unhooked survivor to 15%, was only 10. Boon Dark Theory increased the haste effect to 3, was only 2. That might make a big difference, especially that haste still stacks. Breakout increased the haste effect while near a carried survivor to 6, 8, and 10%. It was only 5, 6, and 7. No One Left Behind now increases the haste effect for unhooked survivors to 10% instead of applying a separate haste effect. Alright, for our killer perks, we have Barriers Included, Furtive Chase, Game of Foot, ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒 Complete Rework, and Unbound. Alright, so for the rework of ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒, you see the aura of Cleanse Totem and can rekindle each totem once. When a totem is rekindled, survivors heal and repair 20% slower, plus 1, 2, or 3% for each additional rekindled totem. If all 5 totems are rekindled simultaneously, all totems are permanently blocked by the entity. Survivors cursed by this perk see rekindled totem auras within 16 meters. And if you want to see what the other perks, feel free to pause the screen. And then we have more features, game bug fixes, and other things going on, and PTB adjustments. That said, I'll have a link to the patch notes in the description below if you want to read more on the features and bug fixes and whatnot. But also, there is a free character trial going on for the Dredge and ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. Not sure why it's whited out. And then we have a new chapter collection for the new survivor. Also, don't forget there's now a color change to rarities. Alright. So we've gone over the new Survivor perks. So let's now quickly dive into the Rift Pass and how the quests are now done. So, as you can tell with the new daily quests, there are now... both roles can do them, not just if you get unlucky and just get all killer ones. So, and I'm not sure if these are the same across the board across all players or not. So, as you can tell, for at least at this point in time, my 3 dailies are break 3 generators or succeed at 3 generator skill checks. Normal, great, what have you. Earn 50,000 BP. And then kill 1 survivor or repair a total of 1 generator. Not difficult, very simple, can be easily done into a single match. Then you have our milestones, which tend to be a little bit more difficult, and as you can tell, have both killer ones and survivor ones, as well as hybrids. So we have, but I'm pretty sure with milestones, these are across everybody. So break 5 generators, complete 1 trial, escape 1 trial, heal a total of 2 hell states, hook 5 survivors, kill 3 survivors, or repair a total of 3 generators. And then for the Rift Pass, which has the biggest overhaul, we have Rift Pass completion quests, which are all for the entire thing. So we first have to complete 12 Rift Pass quests, which gives us the rare emblem. We have to complete 24, which gives us a rare banner. At 36, you get another rare emblem, and then at 48, you get a rare banner. Sadly, cannot enlarge it to see it better. Alright, so for the biggest change, however, for week 1, and as you can tell as you scroll further down, we'll get new quests each week, not waiting, 2 or 3 weeks between levels. So for week 1, we have, we have for hybrids, we have chase for 70 seconds or be chased for 150 seconds. Complete 3 quests this week. Heal a total of 5 hell states, land 50 basic attacks. And I'm pretty sure the 3 quests count for everything on here, so from daily, milestone, and Rift Pass. And then we have hide within the killer's trailers without being caught for a total of 60 seconds. And then lastly, hook 4 different survivors in a single trial. So no more of the... I mean, I guess it's technically a master challenge, but not so much labeled that way. And then again, we'll be waiting until next week to get the level 2. So I'll be figuring out how to best convey these these videos for everybody in the meantime. Alright. And don't forget, I believe you can only pin 15, you can only progress 15 at one time, but unlike previously, you can actually progress them at the same time. So you can do more than one in a single game. And I believe, if I remember correctly from the PTB, they also auto-complete. Alright, for our Rift Pass with Tome XXIII Overgrowth. So starting at level 1, well, first off, let's go ahead and unlock the pass. And again, if you complete the last one in its entirety, you have enough Auric cells to unlock it immediately. Alright. So for level 1, you start off with the Flowery Dream Ascended cosmetic set, which is a new rarity for DBD. And it's starting off with ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. We then have, next up on the premium track, we have the Toadstool Cluster Rare Charm for any character, which I also believe with a new thing, all charms now are across all characters, killer and survivor, so there is no unique ones, I believe. On the free track, we have the Withered Crow, or the Wreath Crow. On the premium track, we have the Flowery Dream Portrait. Then the ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 figurine on the free track. And then lastly, the Flower Cornet on the premium track for Adam, the first of his sets. Alright. On the next set, we have the J Cosmetic set, as well as the Overgrown Mic Charm and the Mystery Cabin emblem. And then the ominous woodpile banner, as well as the second piece of the Atom set. We can actually see the whole preview here. Then the flowery tincture charm. New set for the Wraith, Overgrown. A new banner emblem for the hook. Another new charm. Another rare emblem. Then we have those arena sets on the premium track, as well as another banner. On the free track, we have the Alluring Lotus charm, the Fungal Generator, and a new cosmetic set for the Skull Merchant. We then have the Orela Rose cosmetic set. The Premium Ascended banner. And the Spring Crow charm. We then have a new set for the Nurse, which looks pretty good in my opinion. The Mushroom Moon charm, as well as the Skull Den charm, the Pray for Death banner, and the next part of the Singularity. We then have a Claudette set with a Haunting Tale banner and a Sleeping Fox charm emblem. Then a Fang Ming set. Looks pretty good. As well as an Altered Campfire banner. So it seems like instead of the pink rarities, we now have Ascended. We then have the Ace set. The Little Friend emblem. And then lastly, before the Deep Rift, we have the Dredge, who we can't spin around, apparently. The Mycelium Nightmare Portrait. And then the Dredge figurine charm. And that's it for our non-Deep Rift. So diving into the Deep Rift now, which, as you can tell, is cosmetics on every level. We start off with the Deep Rift Orela Rose, the Deep Rift Fang. So the flowers are more vibrant. The Atom Deep Rift, the Nurse Deep Rift, which is a full cosmetic, which seems to be locked, I guess. Then the Haiti Kerr Flowery Dream Deep Rift that you got back at level 1, which also is a full set. The Dredge, bizarre. And I guess 4 additional, oh wait, no, preview outfit. So we've got more color alterations. Interesting. Deep Rift 2. Alright, so there's the second Deep Rift skin for the Nurse. The second one for the Atom. Fang. And Orela. We then have the second deep rift for the Dredge. And the second deep rift for the ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒. Alright. Then for our final, we have what appears to be, I'm guessing, deep rift 3. We have the Flowery Dream Deep Rift 3 for the ℙ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, which looks really well. The one for Atom. They did these really well. I'm impressed. The new Orela. The Nurse. The Fang. And lastly, the Dredge. Alright. And as you can tell, we only go to 100. Now we gain infinite levels, sort of, for 5,000 BP after level 101. Alright. That is it for the chapter overview of the new Survivor, as well as the new Tome update. So, once again, I will not be live with DVD this evening. I'll be doing Destiny 2 instead. But tomorrow evening, Wednesday at 4 p.m. over on Twitch, I'll be streaming the entirety of the new Tome of what's unlocked, as well as the new Survivor, and trying out various perk combinations. So I hope to see you there. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great week, and I will see you in the video, buddy. Goodbye.